he wants to buy an electric car and he's got 19 grand, he should buy it.
First response had asked me for £3,800, but I have since had an email and they said they saw the video. There's 5 and they're all going to be speeding fines.
Yeah, but a dealer's going to want to pay you 20.
So we're going to basically be a Range Rover Sport dealership, Porsche 911. That has gone, that rolled off the forecourt today. Oh dear. Right. Water and everything probably wouldn't affect it, but I think because that's a degreaser, it may have gone through the wax. This one is. Sorted.
You sell the Tesla?
Maybe. If he wants to buy an electric car and he's got 19 grand, he should buy it, but who knows. Drove all the way to Weston to see if he liked it. So I'd like to think that he did like it. Otherwise he would have turned round. It's the one to get, isn't it? What else can you get for 19 grand? You can get a low mileage 3 Series. It's like, you know, one of them. Or something banking new and amazing. It'd be nice if the bonnet opened, but still quite nice though.
Right, so Monday, what's been going on? Because we haven't filmed a lot, have we? Toby and Jason have been busy editing a video that needs to go out tomorrow. I have popped down the farm because we did a podcast, another podcast, a different podcast, my own podcast still, Motor Trade Mentors. So basically it's just me, Dave, maybe some of the other guests that we've had on the Dealer Chat podcast, helping out people who are getting into the trade or having problems in the trade, or you know, any of those sorts of things, just to kind of offer that dealer chat environment where we can bounce ideas off each other and help out. So we filmed our first episode of that. That will probably be out by the time you're watching this video, so I will try and put that in the description if I remember. And And yeah, what else has been happening? I haven't done an update yet on, do you remember the video I did where I was like, I'll see you in court? Yeah, if you could put it in an email to me please, and I'll forward it on to my legal team and we will hash it out in court. Because First Response had asked me for £3,800 because of a car that we'd sold 7 or 8 months ago, and the guy was just a bit of a tricky customer, and he just, I don't know if he was completely well, but he wanted everything fixed on this car. Not when I say fixed, that implies there's something wrong, but he just wanted a new clutch, even though we checked the clutch, other people checked the clutch, blah blah blah. And I think he pestered the finance company so much that they just gave him his money back. And then they came to me asking for money, and I was furious. They've since been in touch, because obviously I was trying to chase them up saying, could you send me the information then? If you want £4,000 from me, could you at least send me an invoice for it? Which that didn't come. And I also said, could you send me this independent engineer's report that you say you've got? Which didn't come, because I guess they didn't have it. But I have since had an email, and they said they saw the video and they wanted to apologise. And they should never have asked me for the money, and they won't be looking to chase it anymore, and they're not very happy with how it turned out, as in that it shouldn't have got to the point where they asked me for money, but they're going to use it as a training example, I guess, for what shouldn't happen. So I don't owe them £4,000 anymore, which is good. I feel for those who don't have a YouTube channel, and maybe in a similar situation. If you do, bell me. But things happen. Yeah, but no longer do I owe them £3,800, so I'm very happy about that, as you can tell. Yeah, I can't think of anything else that's really happened. I keep saying back to normal, it's going to be back to normal and loads of what, and it's just not, is it? I'm still staying very busy. But yeah, tomorrow, back to normal. Jason has just come out with a mail. That is something to do with probably saying that the car's no longer in our name. And I got 4 identical looking ones here, which I won't show you that one. I guess what they were before. I thought it was, no sorry, I thought it was 4. It's 5. And they're all going to be speeding fines. I can tell because you can already read through there. It says about wanting full address, driving license, all that sort of stuff. This one's for an 07 Toyota in Surrey. Nothing to do with us. I don't know if we might have sold it, but I can't think what Toyota 2007 Toyota we would have sold. Let's have a quick look at an MOT check and see. It does come up in my previously searched thing, so I guess it had something to do with this. Oh, Toyota Avensis. We did a video on that, didn't we? I think we did. So this is one of Sophie's. What a shocker. I should give her all these things to fill out. So there's 5 online things I'm going to have to fill out to tell them that it wasn't us. But let's just find out if all these other ones are actually the same car. They all look like they come from Surrey, so yes. Someone's going to be really upset. Yep.
Are they all different?
I don't know.
Or is it like the same one that they send?
Oh no, there will be different dates and whatever. They wouldn't send multiple ones for the same thing. So I don't expect they understand they're going for a speed camera, wherever it is. I'll do the dates in a second. Yep, all the same. Surrey police are going to ruin this person. 9:15 in the morning at the A240 Reigate Road, A217 Brighton Road, A309 Kingston Bypass, M25 Junction 9 to 8, and Cheam Road, Ewell. speed 37 miles an hour, speed 80 miles an hour, and the speed limit 70. Speed, what was that one? 51 in a 40. 48 in a 40. 38 in a 30. So what was it? Oh, that Avensis thing, wasn't it? Yeah, we definitely didn't sell it to anyone from Surrey. I think we sold it to someone around the corner. So I guess we'll sort this out, and they'll have many parking fines or speeding fines to pay. Probably lose their license if they've got one, which who knows by this point who it's been sold to. Let's give Sophie the good news.
Maybe I'm a little bit close. I'm a bit close.
How was it?
Apart from the fact that the auto, I'll show you, it's all very nice and everything works, except when you press that down to go into auto mode, it doesn't stay down for some reason. I don't know why. It lights up like it's working and it's in auto, and you let it go. Special programs off, general program selected, which is obviously that one. Anyway, we won't worry about it. Quality tyres on it. It's got Kumo there. Kumo there. And then random odd one there. Random odd one there. Not sure why that would be. Looks like we've got a garage remote as well. Hopefully it's not some aftermarket. Don't know what that is. Let's press on and see what happens.
Someone's garage door just opened.
Yeah, quite possibly. We shall see. Never done that before.
Look out, mate, my dog's well hard. Right, let's have a look at our new Rangey then. They've taken a miss because someone's stolen my wheels off of it. They're like baby wheels. Look at it. Look at it compared to the one next door. It's a really nice colour though, isn't it? Isn't it?
Yes.
Good boy. Cool, we won't look too far into that because we might do a separate video on it. Oh yeah, but look at the interior. Forgot about that. This isn't for the shrinking wallflower. Look at the interior. Get your camera in there. What's the music? Now something. Now Chav hits episode 2014, I imagine. Right up my street.
So I'll give you that. I've done the
Good morning.
I've got this logbook.
Oh, so he's given us the logbook.
Yeah,
So we
I've got it.
hit
Yeah,
100 quid,
I've
yeah.
done my bit. Yeah.
Okie dokie. Anything of note happening?
Lots of MOTs also going out of Western a bit. Mark and Charlie do the first one, then Mark can just swap them over. Pick up the SLK from Paint. He sent us a couple of invoices, which I forwarded to you.
Oh, BLS, yeah.
Yeah.
What is the score with the SLK? After going through the Berrow Motors YouTube channel,
Yeah.
and the purchaser had commented on there, like, I've put a deposit on this car, still waiting to hear when I can have it. Sort of
So I spoke to her yesterday.
Okay.
When was her message?
Oh, I don't know, probably before that.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Yeah, she's
I think she was just showing her enthusiasm.
Yeah, she's very keen. So I saw her Friday. I said to her Friday, wheels took a lot longer than we expected, blah blah blah, ain't gonna be ready till next week. And I got a message from her Monday night saying, can you let me know when the car will be ready by 10 AM tomorrow? I was like, okay. So I said, it's at Paint now, expecting it back in the morning, it's going for MOT tomorrow, blah blah blah, should be done before the weekend. And she's like, oh, thank you very much. She's really excited. Yeah, no stress there. To get one of the chaps to work the magic on it though, because we painted one corner and every other corner's got marks on it. No, it's this. Yeah, it's just got marks everywhere that need to be addressed. I'm sure we can. Yeah, Mark. Speaking of which,
Nice one.
BLS.
Thank you very much.
But yeah, all in hand, I believe. Porsche passed its MOT. Hooray! Berrow Motors, Jason speaking.
Want to keep any of these stickers? Yeah, little.
I might do, because they're quite nice stickers, the DGI ones.
Yeah.
I just don't know who's sticking.
Inside Land Media. Can't lose them. Need to sort this office out now. Make it nice and whatever.
4397.
Office build video 2 coming soon.
4400.
I might decide I want to come back here now and get away from you guys again.
7892.
Right, let's go into the media office. Let's go this way and we can say good morning to everyone. Morning.
Morning.
Morning, Charlie. Morning. Soft closed doors on the 7 Series. Good morning.
Poisoned myself with an aircon. One of these. Press the button and run away. Let's get it started. Run in for a minute. Put the windows in as well. Mirrors in even. Can well. Start the engine short, aircon system is on full power, max. Open all air vents. Set the system to recirculate. I think it's on auto recirculate when you press maximum aircon. Yeah, recirculate on. Open. Open. Depress aerosol until it locks. Immediately vacate the vehicle and leave for 5 minutes. Right then. Look at that. It really annoys me, that does. It's like, clean the buttons. So I've got to press the button and run away. I'm like choking myself. It actually worked for a change. And there we go, leave it for 10 minutes and Bob's your uncle. Yeah, I wouldn't want to be stuck in a vehicle with it on, that's for sure. A couple of times I've pressed it and the button hasn't been right down, so you've got to press and then obviously it's blasting it in your face, so not very nice.
Yeah, I had one come in this week. I've been there 3 months ago. Lilacs up on the floor in the shower room in Alfred.
I'm guessing. Lady came in with a broken key and I, by pure chance, actually happened to have a spare key. But I don't have the software to program this one, so I've got to swap the insides over and hope for the best. Quite literally hope for the best. Otherwise, well, she's certainly not getting her old key back because it's now butchered. I have. I don't know if.
He goes to ask for the invoices and everything.
Is he? He hasn't?
No, he
I
was.
thought he, thought you did the
all
audit.
those remotes, I still haven't done the front.
Oh.
So I've got to know they did.
Yes, the regular audits, and then they do this like big Nazi investigation.
Is that once a quarter or something?
Yeah, something like that. They're really funny about clearing it off soon after it's been paid. So like, right, you can show me the sales invoice for that. What was it say?
Yeah.
And the purchase invoice and all.
Yeah, because he needs to see the golf, and obviously that's over Wargrove, so I'll send him over there.
The only thing I wasn't sure of was I don't think it's marked down for a service or anything, that one though.
Bin serviced.
Oh, it's been serviced. Just the MOT repairs, yeah.
And a PDI. And it's leaking coolant apparently.
Sold a car today, recently.
I have sold a car today. I've sold what have I sold today? Golf. No, Jag was yesterday. So yes, thank you Toby. I've sold a car. 23,919 retail on Auto Trader. So his 21,700 that he thought was derisory is actually pretty damn good. Which I thought it might be when he said it.
Right, so getting the mileage and everything off this Evoque.
Hello mate, it's Jason at Berrow Motors.
How we doing?
Your 135i is probably not for us if I'm honest. The guide price on it, I mean ideally I'd want to buy it for about 20 grand, and obviously if you've been offered 21,700 I'm miles away. Oh, okay. But yeah, I mean for what it's worth, I put it into Auto Trader because they're obviously the number one sales platform. And they're saying that the retail's 20 or 24. What's your mileage? 50, let's have a look. Because I've got a load of them in front of me. I mean basically, the way I can see it, there's one or two that have been hanging around for far too long. There's a 17,000 miler for 28 grand, but that's low mileage.
No, Hybrid.
Which is obviously a lot. There's a 38,000 miler for 26, which is a high price, but that's in Glasgow. But most of them are either a good price, so like 30,000 miler for 26, one for 25. One similar to yours with 46,000 miles for 26. So yeah, I mean 24 retail is about right. But obviously Adidas going to want to pay you. Yeah, but Adidas going to want to pay you 20. So anything over 21 is pretty bloody good if I'm honest for one of them. It's probably we wouldn't want to pay more than 20 grand for it, but at the moment we haven't got that anyway really. So.
It must be super.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, 4 would be about the minimum. But I suspect there's better money than we could give for it, but probably not for us at the moment anyway. But if you're still on it on a week and you're not getting anywhere, by all means give us another try and we'll hopefully have sold 3 or 4 cars and we'll be in a different position. I suppose it's only, it's a 2 litre petrol in it, yeah, it's not going to be too bad, yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
Where else it's gone?
Have a ponder. If you're still there in a week, give us a call. We'll see what we can do. You're welcome. Cheers, Charlie. Bye. Oh, is it M3, one of them? BMW M135i. It's weird, because I thought something like that would have been a very low retail rating, because it's only a 2-litre engine. It's 51 out of 100, I guess. Because don't they do like a 3.5, what, 3 litres V6?
That's what the old one used to be.
Ah, right.
What have you been doing today, Joe?
Can't remember. I've been doing a bit of video editing, some thumbnail making. Now deal with this chat.
There it is. Docs.
Business cards, you got any tucked in the list then?
Business card, yes, I do.
Sure. Good morning.
Good morning.
It's 10:15. Jason's just sold the S5, already got one out the door. This is going today. And we're getting a Boxster in part exchange. Be interested to see that later. I haven't seen it yet. I'm only giving like 25 grand for it. Haven't seen it yet. They've got the little biscuits out. I'm going to give one to Jason, but
I do 30,000 miles Boxster S. Looks like a Porsche. Doesn't have the fancy steering wheel the other one, do they? Clean. Mid-engined. Very clean. I tell you, I had a guy look under there for the engine on the 911. Very, very nice indeed. Take it for a little test drive. Yeah, he's a beauty. A bit more thirsty, I'd imagine, though.
Oh, definitely.
I'll leave the keys out here for it for now.
Yeah?
Get the mileage before I forget. Actually, I'll put a tag on it first. Yeah. 30,000 mile Boxster S, 30,574. Hopefully, you'll do better than around this one than we did with the 911.
Yeah.
when you get a chance, Mark.
Yeah.
That is the new plate for this thing. I got the one to stick on the back. Could you knock me up the front one?
Yeah, yeah, of
And
course.
then stick that one on the back.
Yeah.
I'll leave the keys.
Thank you.
Yeah, no worries.
Make one of it.
No, yeah. I didn't think.
Pretend that's all clean behind there, yeah? So,
Stick it on straight.
high speeds if you're driving. No one will be able to see it anyway.
Right, Saturday, end of the week again. It's well, it's just rolled over 2 o'clock, so technically we are closed. We'll give you a little rundown of what's happened this week, what's been the best car bought, best car sold, all that sort of stuff. Audi S5, the Hot Wheels special, taken a deposit on that this morning. Now we did take a deposit on it before, but then I think the chap either couldn't get the finances together or couldn't insure it or something. So luckily we did have a queue of people lining up for this one, and took a phone call this morning and have taken deposit on that. That was one that we had sold as of last week. We took the deposit that morning. I don't know what that one's waiting on, but that one is yet to go out. Got a lovely selection of red Range Rover Sports over here. In fact, that's only 2 of 3, because that doesn't include my orange one that is the real cheap one. So I'm not quite sure what best car sold is, but let's have a look at best car bought first. Oh, I do know. Well, not sure that's technically fair. I was going to say Porsche 911. That has gone. That rolled off the forecourt today, in the nicest possible way. Hopefully never to be seen again. But that wasn't really a deal done this week, I don't think. So I can't say it's best car sold, but best car bought is probably the one that came in part exchange. So we've got, in fact, I don't know what year this is even, but it is a PDK, so it's a Boxster S, so it'll be the 3.2, I think. Let's not just take my word for it, let's run the registration. I think it's a private plate, which will probably be coming off. Through vehicle score, so Romeo uniform, what's I want to say Indica, but that's not it. Why can't I think of it? Indigo. Indigo? I don't know. Yeah, brain's gone. 9872, so let's check the car. Good news is 821 out of 999. Amazing, 52 above average. Is it ULEZ compliant? No, that's a shame. If we go to performance and details, oh, it's a 3.4. I was wrong, it's 3.4. Some other information about it is it's 306 brake horsepower, top speed of 169 miles per hour, 0 to 60 in 5.2 seconds. It's quite tasty, really. And 12 months tax will cost you £450. I was mainly using this because I wanted to find out what size engine it was. It's 3.4. But obviously, if you do want to do a vehicle score check, and I highly recommend you do a background check on any cars that you're buying, they've got a plethora, and my favourite being the Ultimate Plus, which is the one I recommend, is £11.95. Use my code SHIFTINGMetal20, and it'll be just £9.58. And that will also give you £10,000 worth of data guarantee, should something crop up with that car that wasn't on the report. So yeah, I think this is best car bought. It's something like 35,000 miles, so it was of similar value to the 911. Oh, I didn't find out what year it was. That was part of the reason why I wanted to look at vehicle score. 2011, so 4 years newer than the 911, and it's a PDK as well, and I've never had one of these in a PDK, although I suppose we've got the Cayman, which is a PDK, but it's much nicer gearbox than the Tiptronic. So yeah, there will be, by this point, a video on the Berrow Motors channel of me reviewing this car. So Toby will put a link on the screen, and if it's not on the screen or you can't see it because you're watching on TV, then it will be in the description below, so make sure you check that out. Then best car sold, another car actually we're taking a deposit on. Follow me. The Tesla Model 3 Performance. This is something like 464 horsepower. There may well be a video of this coming out in the future, I won't guarantee it, but yeah. I mean, not everyone loves electric cars. We put an advert for this out actually on Facebook, and some of the comments were straight away like, not a proper car, it's a proper car. I mean, it's really, really impressive. As everyone knows, I like my V8s and things like that, but it is very impressive. But either way, we've had one in stock now. Never had a Tesla before. We've now had one, and we've taken the deposit this morning. So Sales seem to be picking up a little bit, which is good. There's the other Range Rover Sport in an orange colour. And next week, I imagine, we'll be having my dad's other Range Rover Sport. So we're going to basically be a Range Rover Sport dealership. There's going to be 4 of them for sale here. So if you are looking for a Range Rover Sport, we've got quite a collection. Biggest headache and biggest win for this week. Biggest win, Charlie, our new valeter, has started. He seems like a very good lad. Been impressed with him. Everyone's been impressed with him. Just cracked on, good attitude, aptitude, all that sort of stuff. And biggest headache, what's been the biggest headache? Oh, probably that I've just been like puppy sitting all week. It stressed me out. Tugboat, the little puppy you will have seen. He's lovely, he's very cute, he's very well behaved, but still a lot of extra work when you're trying to work, having a puppy here all the time. So, yeah, hopefully I won't have to be puppy daycare all the time. Because, you know I don't really do much. I haven't got much on my hands. I'm not a very busy person, am I? So looking after a puppy should be no problem at all. If you ask my girlfriend, that is. But in reality, there's a lot to get on with. I really want to sort this forecourt out. Nothing's parked square. We got a sold car here, and there's a gap over there. We got 2 cars on the front when there should be 3. This Jaguar XJ is sold and shouldn't be here, so that all needs shuffling up. Then we've got a little Polo here, but then next to it we've got a massive Mercedes CLS, which was last week's car of the week, by the way. If you haven't watched that video, so basically we've got almost like 3 channels now. We got Shifting Metal, which is this one you're watching, which is kind of just like entertainment, I guess, just what's going on and the feature videos on cars. Then we've got Shifting Metal 2.0, which is almost like educational in a sense, because it's the podcast, and we may have some other series on there helping people who are interested in the car trade. And then there's Berrow Motors, which is related to what's in stock. This is on the Berrow Motors channel, and Toby did an absolutely sublime edit on this. It's like TV worthy. So if you haven't watched it, you should. That will also be linked in there, and Toby may put something on the screen. I was very impressed with that video. It was very, very nice. That side, that's sold and in the way. This, what's this doing here, you may ask? You may have seen a video on this by now. And Sophie did an exchange on it, but it came back because it wasn't entirely fixed. Something to do with swirl flaps and electronic throttle and whatever. So we're waiting on some bits for that to be fixed. So if you've seen the video, I'm just promoting loads of other videos here. Shameless self-promotion, but if you haven't seen this video, in that video, which you should watch, I said that Sophie had done a part exchange deal where she'd taken in a like really high mileage Kia Sorento, which they did. And this went off, and then it came out with some electronic throttle thing, and we think it's something to do with the swirl flaps, and the guys are sorting it out. But they had to come and get their old car back, and pain in the butthole. So yeah, it's back, and considering the things on it, the amount of things that were unplugged on this car, and hiding other faults, and things that had sensors that were connected. I don't know why we didn't really cover this in the video, but we were very busy at the time. I wasn't switched on with all the videos. There was lots of sensors that were connected but not connected to the car. So I think the old sensor was faulty, and they just added a new one on and just left it lying in the engine bay. It's not the most honest behaviour, is it, when you're part exchanging your car? But anyway, there we are. This one I think is waiting for a DPF. This one we've talked about before, and then sold and whatever. But yeah, it could do with a really good sort out, and that's what I need to be doing next week. But hopefully I will be able to when I'm not on puppy sitting duties. We've got a Feel Good competitions giveaway to do now, so we're going to be able to do that in the new office. That's exciting. So we don't have to travel down the farm. Yeah, tomorrow morning there'll be a very good... No, not tomorrow morning. Well, tomorrow morning there probably will be a very good podcast out. By the time you're watching this, there will have been a podcast out that was really good. Dealer chat podcast. This week featuring Theo Cook of Bowen's Garage. So definitely check that out. And tomorrow morning, as you're watching this, will be another dealer chat, which will be featuring a head auctioneer of G3. So that could be interesting. We'll be asking him lots of questions. So check that out. Make sure you subscribe to the Shifting Metal 2.0 channel. So that is it for this week. Thank you so much for watching. If you have enjoyed it, make sure you give it a thumbs up. It really helped me out. It feeds my massive ego, and that's what it's all about, really. That's why we do this. And don't forget to subscribe. Also, same reasons. That is it. Thank you so much. We'll see you the same time, same place next week. Bye bye.